Hello, today's video is a guide on gaining favor in Lovakengj. And yes, it's pronounced Lovakengj. Makes sense because it rhymes with pain, and that's exactly what gaining favor here is like. I have a few other house favor guides, and the Arceus video goes over the favor system as a whole, if you want to watch those first. The first thing you can do for favor in Lovakengj is mining volcanic sulfur. This requires 42 mining and either a gas mask, face mask, or some type of slayer helm. The sulfur mine is in the very northwest corner of the map. It's recommended to mine the sulfur closest to the bank so that you're not running through too many clouds back to the bank. You'll need lots of food because when the clouds touch you, they rapidly damage you. You can also wear a hit point cape and regen bracelet here. You can actually safe spot sulfur mining by aggroing this spider on you with auto retaliate off. It's recommended to use a curse spell or something that won't kill it. Then lure the spider here. You stand on the southern tile of the western side with the spider attacking you from the north. You get 0.033% favor for each sulfur you get. So you need 925 sulfur mined to get to 30% favor, and about 3,804 for 100% favor. What you can do with sulfur is make dynamite. Dynamite is made with sulfur, juniper charcoal, saltpeter, a pot, and a ball of wool. Making the dynamite doesn't give favor until you add the ball of wool at the end. This gives 0.1% favor. Saltpeter you can buy off the GE, get it from Wintertodd, or dig it in Hosidius. Juniper charcoal is untradeable like sulfur, so you have to make it yourself. In the southern part of Hosidius, there are juniper trees you can chop for logs. Add them to the charcoal furnace. They can hold up to 60 logs. Then you can light it with a tinderbox and pay Smoggy 600 GP to watch over it. After 16 hours, you can collect your charcoal. You can buy pots and balls of wool from the general store in Lovakengj for very cheap. At 20% favor, you can do the Forsaken Tower quest. This gives you 10% favor and another page in Karat's memoirs. At 30% favor and 65 mining, you can mine Lovakengj. This on its own doesn't give favor. You only gain favor when turning in Shazian supply armor. To make these, you need 45 smithing and 1 Lovakengj and 2 coal per bar. Smelt it in the Lovakengj furnace or using the superheat spell. Depending on your smithing level and what percent favor you have, you can make higher tiers of supply armor that give more favor. You need 53 smithing for the full tier 1 set, which gives 1.5% favor per crate. The place to turn in tier 1 equipment is in the southeast corner here. You can get empty crates here in this drawer. At 40% favor and 63 smithing, you can make tier 2, which gives 3% favor per crate. The tier 2 armorer is in this big building to the north. At 50% favor and 73 smithing, you can make tier 3. This gives 4.5% favor per crate. The tier 3 armorer is in the northwest corner, just below the Lovakengj mine. 60% favor and 83 smithing, you can make tier 4. This gives 6% favor. The tier 4 armorer is just north of the tier 1 armorer. 70% favor and 93 smithing, you can make tier 5. This gives 7.5% favor. Tier 5 armorer is just north of the bank. You can turn in individual pieces as well. It's recommended to make the highest level armor piece in a set until you can do a full tier 3 set or above. It's always worth making the full set a tier below rather than individual pieces with tier 3 or higher. At 65% favor, you can speak to Miriam south of the bank to unlock the Minecart network. You have to give a scroll to 5 different places around Great Corrend. Each gives 5% favor, so a total of 25% favor in the end. One is here in Arceus, near the library, south of the fairy ring. In Shazian on the northeastern side. In Hosidius, south of Watson's house. In Piscarilius, north of the pub. And on Mount Ketamortem. If you haven't done this before, talk to the mountain guide who will be on the mountain. Bring food and anti-poison or antidotes and run through past the lizardmen and other monsters. At Mount Ketamortem, you can talk to the mountain guide who will unlock a transportation system, so you don't have to travel through here or use the minecart every time to get to Mount Ketamortem. Using the minecarts costs 50 GP each time, but you can pay 100k once to not have to pay again. Those are all of the ways to gain favor in Lovakengj. And here are the features you unlock in Lovakengj. At 15% favor, you have access to the dynamite store. Dynamite is used for blast mine, which you unlock at 100% favor. The minecart system is also a pretty great unlock if you don't have many other ways of getting around Saya. That's it for this guide. I hope you found this useful. I know getting favor in Lovakengj is hard, but I believe in you. Make sure to drink water and take breaks. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, lovelies.